con
Helen y
Steph. Hola, hola.
bienvenidos.
Bienvenidos. Hey guys,
Hey,
what's going on? Happy November.
happy Halloween.
Girl, I don't go like that. En un mundo lleno de un montón de información, we wish to share truth with you as two bilingual cristianas en Nueva York.
La mayoría de cosas que hablaremos serán basadas en nuestra experiencia and we invite you to join us on this journey.
Come on over. That's a rope. Pretend it's a rope.
Vengan.
All are welcome here.
So Stephanie, what is a hidden fact about you that you want to share with the people?
Sure. So, as many of you know, I got a transplant like almost a year ago, and some people are like, "Oh, when you get a transplant, whatever it is, it's from someone else, right?" So, do you get like something from that person, like characteristic, like whatever? So, I didn't think that was true, and then I realized that I can't go a day without coffee. Mind you, for the full 27 years prior to now, like I didn't care for coffee. Like I went to college, started my career, like I could never finish a cup of coffee. It could be this small, I couldn't finish it. But now I need at least a medium with an espresso shot.
Wow.
So, yo no sé, quizá la otra persona que lo tenía antes también le gustó mucho.
Le gustaba mucho el café. Y ahora te lo paso a ti. That reminds me
That's
of a
crazy.
movie.
Which one?
No, it's a scary one.
Oh.
That the girl gets like a eye transplant, something like that, like cornea, and then she starts seeing things.
I might have seen it. I used to be super into horror movies, so I probably did. What about you?
About me, I think I can whistle really
Oh
loud,
yeah, like a man.
really, really hard. Like with the aligners, I'm not able to do it, so I have to remove them and do it. I'll be back in 8 months to whistle like a man. Don't worry.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's alright.
That's it. So, what are we doing today? What are we talking about today?
One of my favorite topics. We're gonna relax. We're gonna chill today. Talk about our hair journeys. How we went from from I don't know.
Natural, straight, and back to natural.
There you go. Yeah, we've been up and down, and it took a while, pero
We love our hair.
yes, we do. It definitely took a while.
It took a
So we're
while.
gonna talk about that today. So let's talk about like before, right? Before like
Yeah,
we
before
started.
relaxing.
Yeah. So I'll start. I'm Dominican. So within our culture, it's very common for out the womb, like you're in the salon, like as once your hair is at a certain length, you're gonna get your hair done. So my mom was a single mom. She didn't really know how to manage curls too well, and she had also had relaxed hair for her whole life. So that was all she knew. She was like, all right, once I hit like 5, that was when I got relaxed. Before that, she would like do braids or like she would like do one braid here, one braid here, one braid here, and then ¿cómo se dice?
The beads.
No los beads, la bolita. You know what I'm talking about?
The beads.
We'll show a picture here. No, they're not beads. They wrap around and they have 2 balls at the end.
Oh,
¿Cómo
las
se llama?
moñitas.
Oh, ustedes
Como
se llaman
moñitas. Yeah, I remember that
moñita.
hurt so bad.
Oh my god, yeah, when it
Sonaba dentro de mi cabeza como ¡pup!
yeah. We have a word for it. I'll think about it. Pero so I had that for like the first 5 years, and then ella me me hizo el erizado. And I remember that day.
Really?
I was 6 or 7 years old. I remember that day. I was wearing green and like a matching headband, and like my mom was taking pictures of me all the like after the salon, and I was like posing like this and like that. And I have it somewhere. I can't find it, but I was like, they make you feel so beautiful with your hair a certain way, and that way would be straight. So yeah, that's all I knew pretty much growing up.
Yeah.
Was straight hair.
We're gonna show the picture so people can.
Yeah, somewhere here.
So people can see how you look like.
Very before cute. We're gonna go before, and then yeah, I had long hair. I had a lot of hair.
Mm-hmm.
Y mi mamá también me hizo muchas veces so which is funny. Listen to this, and I think I'm gonna find another picture. Ella me hizo mucho los rizos, pero después de, like after they were straight, she would do like big curls. I think I showed you a picture.
Mm-hmm.
And like with like a little thing here. Yeah.
And it was like big curls.
So I did that all the time. Pero eso era después del erizado.
No, with your natural hair.
Exactly. Meaning like bigger curls were more accepted than these type of curls. Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like despite, my mom not knowing, despite her only knowing about having your hair a certain way, like straight, right? It was a fun time for us. I think we bonded a lot. Every Saturday we would go to get our hair done. And it was a whole day thing. We would be there from like the morning to the afternoon. We would order food to the salon, to the salon. And like, it was, everybody knew me. It's like my second, third home, honestly. Aww. So it was a good experience, you know? But as I got older, you realize things about why.
Yeah. Crazy. So, my experience, it was like as a kid, I remember that I loved my hair. I was natural up to when I was 15. So when I was a kid, my mom used to do this. You see, it's like...
Oh, the big, like the ringlets.
Yeah.
Se llama como ringlets.
The thing is that my hair was like that. So she'll get a comb, she'll curl my hair, and they will come out like that.
That's so cool.
So I didn't need to put a rulo and slip on it. No, like it will come out like
I know people like that. I knew people who had hair like that when I was.
And that was very unique, and people used to compliment my hair all the time. It's like, and then this style will last for like a week, so I will do like a ponytail, 2 pigtails with
those curls. Yeah.
Because my mom didn't know what to do with my hair with no
without that.
Mm-hmm. Without doing like these curls.
Right.
So
would you say like they were more manageable when they were like that?
My hair was more manageable look. And maybe because of the products at that time, they weren't like good for the frizz. That's so true. If you curl your hair and make it in a certain way, it's gonna stay down.
Traps it, yeah.
So yeah, and then I used to feel like fancy anytime I got my hair done by my mom. It was like every Saturday to go to church. It's like, Mom, do my hair. And people was like, can I touch it? Can I let? And I was like, yes. I would let people touch my hair.
Pay me $1 per touch.
Yeah. I don't remember seeing like a lot of people with my hair with the same type of hair that I had. Like, I was kind of unique. There will be people with curly hair, but there was like more like a bigger curl.
Más grande también.
Yeah, como más sueltos.
Suelto. Okay, more like wavy-ish in a way.
Sí, nosotros es suelto y apretado.
Okay.
So, este es más apretado de lo que yo veía. Y sí me hace sentir única, pero también creaba inseguridades. Como no ver modelos a seguir y ser la única que se ve así, comenzaba a crear inseguridades en mí. Y ahora que mencionaste lo de tu mamá en el salón, I used to spend a lot of time in a salon with my mom because I used to go with her.
Right.
So I used to see her doing her hair every weekend.
Yep.
Straightening. Even my mom, she had curly hair. Más suelto, of course. But like, she didn't accept her hair too either. So she would relax her hair.
Era la cultura y el tiempo que ellos crecieron.
Yeah.
Ellos crecieron.
Exactly.
You know, because like I didn't see like before I got the relaxer. I was pretty young, so I didn't really notice, but I did notice that my hair was different. I noticed that like, you know, I couldn't put it in a ponytail, like it didn't flow, like so those little things I did notice. And
It's so hard when you wanna do like your friend's hairstyle and
yeah, you can do it. You're like, okay, never mind.
Why is it not coming?
Why doesn't it work for me?
Y la peinilla enredada en tu cabello, like.
Ay, ay, ay. And my mom is ella tiene una mano fuerte, sí. So that was already hard as it is. But no, yeah, I didn't see it, and also I would say like I feel like they celebrated it so much when our hair was done versus when it wasn't. And kids, as a kid, you remember that. You know when you like you take care of kids, you notice like when they do something good, you're like yay, they do it again because they like your reaction. Yeah. So as kids, you know, it's really it kind of it stays with you.
Yeah. Yeah, and also on the TV, I used to watch Disney all the time,
and
then
yeah, that's
Hannah Montana, Raven, Los Hechiceros, like the Wizard.
Was it the Waverly Place?
That one, like
I was just watching
everything, like you wouldn't see like no curly people there, and they got this hairstyle, hair ties, and all like, it's like te bombardean, like you don't see
of only one or two hair types, and even black like women of color like on TV had wigs that were straight
hair.
Then it's like I know that's not your hair. I could tell. You know, and it just.
Or I used to think like if she can have it, I can have it too. Like,
right.
I would look good too, and she's on a movie. She's famous.
That's true.
So yeah, like we started growing up like that, and I remember cuando ya uno entra a la adolescencia, like my body starts to change, like I look more like a señorita, I'm not a little girl anymore, like my body is showing it, and then all of my friends, they have straight hair, like I'm the darkest of my friends, and I'm the only one with this type of hair, and then my mom keeps doing that same hairstyle. At that moment when I was a kid,
I see what you mean.
It was amazing.
It didn't match anymore.
Yes. So I come with this new body, and it was like, ooh, hello, and then my hair looks like a kid.
It's like back in the past, stuck in the past.
It's stuck in the past, and I don't know what to do with my hair. It's hard to manage, and my mom doesn't know. I know nobody to show me. I know nobody with my same hair, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? And I see my mom getting her hair relaxed, and I see my friends always straight hair, and I'm like, I'm gonna straight my hair too. So when I was 15, I took the decision. You know, we do quinceañeras.
Sí.
In there. So por mi quinceañero, mi mamá quería hacerme un photo studio with my hair. She wanted to do curl by curl.
Oh my goodness, she was in love with the hairstyle. She couldn't let it go, girl.
And I was like, I said no. And then I was so like, I'm very like strong-minded, and I was like, no, I want my hair straight. And that happened. My mom, like, she didn't want it to, but like, so a los 15 años, for my quinceañero, I got my hair straight. And then, so I got complimented when I was a kid, but when I was a teenager, I used to do like, always have to my hair wet or like really tight or in a bun.
Yeah, that was the style.
So I didn't get any type of compliment as a teenager until I got my hair straight.
Wow.
Straightened.
So you're saying the tightness and the buns and stuff was when your hair was curly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want it. I didn't want it. That hairstyle that my mom knew how to do, and I didn't know what else I could do with my hair.
Right.
So I didn't get any type of compliment. Because I'm not showing any type of hair, you know? And then when I got my hair straightened, the compliments come back. They came back. And then I started like, oh, you look amazing. You look like a woman. Te ves grande, te ves hermosa. It goes with your face. It goes with your body. And then that is coming back here.
It stays. Like and then it becomes ingrained.
Yeah. And then mi autoestima, my self-esteem went back up. All the way up. It's like I started feeling pretty, but the part that I don't like now, when I remember that, is that like that wasn't me 100%.
Mm-hmm.
It was Helen with straight hair. Because I wasn't born with that hair.
Right.
So then I was like, wow, like the world makes you feel like if you do something fake and not something like the other people have, you're more acceptable, you're prettier, you're this and that. And I was like,
I know. Yeah. Same with me. Like, bueno, you had a choice. I didn't have a choice. Porque mi mamá me hizo el deizado a los 6, 7 años. So, I couldn't choose whether or not, but I knew that everybody liked my hair like that. I felt, I felt accepted with that hair. So that's the type of hair I had for like 15, 16 years. Let me see. I got it at 6. So like I had it until I was 20 years old. Y yo tenía pelo largo, grueso, like it was good. Like it wasn't mistreated or anything because I would go to the salon every week, maintain it with good products. So like everything was fine. But I would, similar to you with the self-esteem, like if my hair wasn't freshly done, it would be up. It would be in a ponytail like after a few days. I eventually figured out ways, like things to do with it, but like I only felt good when my hair was done, and when it wasn't, I was like, like I didn't have the same positive energy within myself. So like, it's sometimes a disservice that culturally people don't understand what they're doing, or what, when they're saying like, oh, eso pelo malo, tú sabes, like, sí, that's not professional, like how can you go out like that con eso grueño. And it hurts your feelings because it's like, well, that's how God made me, right? Yeah. And like, it becomes so accepted and like the norm that like, for many years, like I said, like that's what I had, and like that was the only way that I considered myself. Like Stephanie did have straight hair, like that was Steph, since that was like my whole life. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you a few pictures here of what my hair looked like. I remember for prom, for high school, when I was a senior, I got extensions on top of the straight hair so it could be longer. You couldn't tell me nothing. I was like, like, oh my God. I was so obsessed with those things. Like, I took it with me to college. I like used the heck out of them. And yeah, though that was like, I feel like that was my like, ¿cómo se dice? Like a diva, but like my what is it?
Alter ego?
Yes, there you go. Like I felt like when I put them on, like it was an alter ego. So I'll show those pictures there. But then everything changed in college, because I moved away from the city. I went to school in Connecticut, so that was like 2 hours away. The salons that were in the city weren't in Connecticut. So I started doing my own hair. Luckily, my roommate was actually a certified hair technician or whatever. So ella me hizo el pelo por 2-3 años, pero ella puso el blower, like ella hizo el blower después de mojado. So ahí se maltrató. Because, por el calor directo. Because before that I would only do rollers. So it would stay bouncy and stuff like that, and then after that she would just straight from wet, and then over time it got really thin, and then
the big chop,
the first big chop.
I'm trying to say chop and I say like chop. Chop. You can do it.
So I did my first big chop as a senior in college. It was 2016. I don't know if you guys remember. There was like a huge natural hair movement.
Here.
Sí. In Colombia, no. Yeah. In the U.S., like everybody was cutting their hair. They were making new products. Shea Moisture had just come out. All these things. It was like, so now it's accepted again, or accepted. Well, again, because 70s and 80s. But anyway, so yeah. So I cut it, and then little did I know that like I wasn't ready for it. Because like you said with the compliments, right? I went from getting compliments all the time to like people not even looking at me or like noticing that I'm there. It was so crazy. And like you pick up on those things, obviously, right? So like I had cut it off, and I'll show a picture of when I cut it.
You look good.
I know.
Look at your face.
I didn't believe it. Like that. So that was when I liked it. Because you know, it gets into that kind of awkward phase. Y también el muchacho que me lo cortó, él me lo cortó como un hombre. Porque yo no fui a un salón de verdad de rizo.
Okay.
So he was a barber in college. You know, he was used to cutting guys' hair. So like it was like high up here, short on the side. Una parte era like I told him to shave it so it could look kind of cool. But when it grew back, it was super weird, which I didn't realize. So yeah, so like I wasn't ready for it, right? Like I didn't know how to manage it. Similar to you, like you know when your curls started, you didn't want your mom to do your hair anymore and stuff like that. Like I didn't know how to manage that hair, so I hated it. I really hated it. I had really like my self-love and all that like went like really really low.
And not everything based on what other people think.
I know. But at that age, it's like everything.
Yeah.
Especially because like social media.
We're very vulnerable.
Right.
I get it.
I want to give my old self a hug.
I know, me too.
Look at us now.
So for me, so what made you like come back natural at the beginning? So I remember that I started to lose my hair. So all of these products, they're like super strong. I don't know if you remember the
gels,
the smell for the relaxer.
Oh yeah.
They're so strong. Like I can feel the smell here. Like I will never forget.
You
the
feel
smell.
the burn if it's.
It burns your cráneo.
I was so used to it.
Crazy, like me in the present, if you put like the flat iron too close, I feel like it's burning.
Oh my gosh.
And it's far away, but like it's too sensitive because all of the like putting those type of strong products on my hair all the time. So I remember that I was in college. Me too. And then I was like kind of going through a phase, and then I started to let my hair grow without cutting it.
Oh.
So the hair that was relaxed, it was still curled. Not this type of curl, but like a big curl.
A looser curl. I know exactly what you're talking
so
about.
So I started to let this girl. I think I have a picture.
I need to see
this picture. So I'm gonna put a sticker on my face. But like all of this is my hair, like poof, my natural hair, and then the rest of the straight hair.
Do you have a picture with it more like los rizos con el derizado? ¿Cómo se ve?
This.
Wow.
So it kind of look cute.
Yeah.
I like it like that, but then my hair starts growing
and
then
like high up and like.
So this hair is very like, how do you say, like coposo, like más grueso.
Sí.
Than the hair relaxes. So
yes.
The hair on the tip was like a nice curl, and then my hair was gonna be like poof, like get out the way. And again, I didn't have any type of product for my hair for the freeze. Like we need a lot of hydration.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And none of the products out there were good for my hair. Mm-hmm. So that was so bad. Like look at here, like.
Yeah.
You see straight hair curls.
Because you would still straighten it too, right?
So at the beginning, like the people like, oh, your hair, I love it, like let it grow. And I was like, in my mind inside, I was like, this is not my hair. This is the straight hair wet.
It's fighting it. Your hair was fighting the other hair. Like, you don't belong here.
So when my hair got really long that I couldn't like, it was like this. Like it was too much of my hair, and then the straight hair.
It looked like dead almost.
It looked so bad. So that's when I decided to cut my hair. So a friend, she didn't know how to cut hair.
Oh my gosh.
And then she's like, I'll cut it for you. So what I told her was like, cut when you see the difference in the hair.
Yes.
Like this is too curly, this is not that curly, cut there. And she did a pretty good job.
Well, kind of looks like mine.
Pero you see, it's todo disparejo.
Sí.
Like, and I was like,
oh, I get it. It looks so cute. Oh, short hair heaven.
my face, I look like a boy. Oh my god, it's so funny.
Kinda.
Parezco un niño.
I know.
And then it starts grow, and look at this.
Oh.
So this is when I started loving it.
I feel like that's the haircut you've been like asking for.
I want that haircut,
like
but I'm not sure. Like you're gonna see the picture. It's kind of haircut, but like longer.
Mm-hmm. Like this is similar, and then like it comes down to like shoulder.
So it's basically my hair with this in the front, like.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not sure, but yeah. So, but so besides, I was looking like me parecía un niño, decía yo en mi cabeza. En el fondo yo estaba muy feliz de haber visto que después de tanto producto malo que le puse a mi cabello, lo había recuperado. Estaba ahí. Tenía mis curls, they were there, they were short, estaban mal cortados, whatever, but like they were there waiting for me. And then I didn't expect this, but I started getting compliments about my new hair. Mm-hmm. And that was kind of when like nobody had my hair either. So that was like kind of like a boom.
It was different. They liked it. They liked to see something that wasn't on everyone.
Yeah.
Like you stood out.
Yeah. So you were saying like here there was a movement. I feel like between my close friends, close people, I was like the movement.
Ooh.
Yes. So my university was kind of small. I was in like my church, like my group of friends, they were small. Mm-hmm. And I was kind of the first person doing that. And I was like,
that's lit.
And then I started to like, yo le llamo autoterapia. Autoterapia.
Like therapy.
When you start like saying
therapy
like
for your cars. Auto.
For yourself, like I started saying compliments to myself, like you look good, this is natural. Affirmations. Sí. Bueno, entonces yo le digo autoterapia.
Same type of name, that's true.
Sí, no fue fácil, tengo que aceptarlo, like verme así, like ya llevaba 4 años.
Okay, I was literally just gonna ask you how long.
Ya llevaba 4 años
con
el cabello liso y empezarme a ver esta nueva persona because we change, like it's a whole different person. La persona con el cabello liso y la persona con el cabello curly, 2 different people.
Tengo una pregunta. Mm-hmm. So, when you did the first relaxer, did you go and do the like touch up the roots and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then I started doing it myself.
Oh my gosh, girl, you're brave. That could burn your hair off.
I did that. So I liked in the past, the compliments were about my straight hair, and then the new compliments were about 100% Helen.
Yeah.
It was my hair.
It hits different when it's just you.
Yeah, and I was like, it feels different. Like I used to like those compliments, but these were better because it was about my natural hair, the hair that I was born with.
That's awesome. Yeah, I actually
So yeah, you were saying like you didn't feel good. You didn't feel so. What did you do?
So I did a bunch of protective styles. I did braids, twists. I dyed it. I dyed my hair. Actually, I didn't put the pictures there, but I can put it up here. I dyed my hair like Rihanna red, like the really bright red. And that looked actually really nice. And then I did like a light brown. And then I did a dark red, then a light brown. So I was just like doing so much stuff to it that eventually like it started to actually get, my actual curls were actually getting mistreated. Because not only did I do that, yo me puse un texturizer.
What is that?
It's like a derizado, but it's like very light. Para que mi rizo se
to
me
soften
abra.
them.
Sí. They still kind of felt like weaker because it was still like a chemical. Mm-hmm. So then I let that grow out, and while it was growing out, I was doing again braids like back to back. There was a point where I didn't have like my hair out for like a year. And it was like, just because I didn't, you know, the transition didn't look like, I feel like I couldn't do anything with it. So that was what, for like 5 years. And then I got diagnosed with the autoimmune disease. And then my hair started weakening from that. So, you know, it started getting thinner. I let after the texturizer, what is it? It grew out. It looked really good. Like it was like fresh. The curls were back. But yeah, and then I got sick, and then it started to I started losing it. So, in 2021, I relaxed my hair again. Because it's like, you know what? Maybe if it's straight, like it'll look better. And like when I first did the relaxer again, it was super thick. I got like I'll find another picture.
A bob?
Yeah, it was so cute. So I was living at home too, and I was like, I don't want to do my hair. Let me just, you know, relax it again, so I don't have to like spend, you know, 2 hours every week doing the whole curly routine. So yeah, so I had relaxed it, and then it was bouncy, it was thick or whatever, and then it started falling out again, because the disease got worse. So it was like super wispy. This was like actually when I started my first YouTube channel. Yeah, like I would always have it like in clips, because even like having a ponytail, como que se vea, it looks sad. So, anyways, so then yeah, so a year later, I got the big top again. Claps, yay! In 2022, September. And it's been a year, and like look how much has grown. Like I cut it super short. Like I told her to do the same thing, like cut where, you know, you see the difference. She cut a little bit more because Dominicans are happy with their fingers.
All of the hairdressers, like they do the same. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, finish.
Okay, we can talk about it. I feel you. Because yeah, so she cut a little bit more. So it probably would be longer now, but that's okay. But yeah, I cut it again. Show another picture. And ever since then, you know, I got 3 months later, I got the transplant, and it's been growing ever since.
Yeah, I remember that I did your hair once when you were sick.
Oh, before.
Yeah.
It was thinner.
Yes. Girl, like, so I did your hair that time, and it was super fast, like do. And then I did your hair like a few months ago, and it was like too many hairs, like.
When are we done?
Where is all this hair coming from?
That's hilarious.
I didn't sign up for this. Just kidding. That's good that your hair is like healthy and you have more hair.
It's funny you said that. That's good.
Yeah.
Praise God.
Yeah. So yeah, a little bit like I've been with my natural hair for 5 years now. 5 years, that's my longest relationship.
Wow, girl, not me.
And this hair is like a second job. It's like, you know how much money I spent in this?
Preach. And time and tears and sweat.
So whatever you see here, it was work. We put the work on it.
Me too.
It's like a lot.
Too.
So in the present, I want to say that like I do love my hair. Again, it took me a while. Pero amo mi cabello. Sigo descubriendo lo que me gusta de mi cabello, estilos. Ahora mismo quiero cortármelo porque ya saben cómo somos las mujeres.
We want to switch it up. You know, we get bored.
So yeah, I learned to do braids a while ago. I'm going to show a picture the first time that I did braids to myself. So I was like, wow. Like, I've never done it before, and I did it to myself. I was like, wow. And then I've done your hair. I've done a few people's hair.
Pretty good, y'all.
And I do it for fun. So some people are like, why don't you start like a business and start doing it? And I'm like, I don't want it to do that as a job. I do it because I like it.
Because once you do, then it's not fun anymore.
It's not fun anymore. Right. So if my friend asks me, I'll do it. But like, and sometimes my friends tell their friends, so I sometimes do it. But like, I don't want it to do a job. I don't want to start like, start an Instagram
and stuff like that.
I don't. I just.
At least you know. You know, you're sure of that.
Yeah. Es muy satisfactorio saber que a pesar de todo lo malo que le hice a mi cabello, aquí sigue dando la pelea a la batalla. Sí. Y también recuerda que dijimos que nunca tuvimos modelos a seguir. En el presente muchas personas me escriben, me hacen preguntas sobre el cabello y se siente bien ser un modelo a seguir y poder ayudar a las personas, así sea con la más mínima pregunta, así sea, ¿qué shampoo te echas? ¿Qué masaje de cabello me recomiendas? Todo eso me genera satisfacción de saber
Sí.
que la gente me ve y me ve como un ejemplo, porque yo nunca tuve eso. Nunca lo tuve. Yo fui mi propio ejemplo. So, esa parte es bien satisfactoria y me gusta.
Very cool. Yeah, I feel you on that. People even ask me as well. They're like, um, like how, like yeah, how do you maintain it? Like, what do you do? Or they'll just be like, girl, that like your hair is a statement. Like your hair is like, pow. Like somebody was like, ugh, like it's just it's like a main character. That's what they said. Like your hair is a main character, and I'm like, you know what? You're right. Like she's has a mind of her own sometimes, but
Yeah.
like I love her.
They do.
Right. But I also want to add, like it was really hard. I think you have there's a certain level of patience you have to have this type of hair and to you know continue to like explore for like new styles if you want, but like to remember that this is the type of hair that the Lord gave us, right? To either to one like embrace it and to demonstrate to others like, hey, like you can have it like this too if you put the work in. Everything that we're given and is a blessing in our lives takes work for it to really flourish. So I think those days when you don't want to do the deep conditioner, you don't want to do this, and it's like, well, your hair is gonna tell you like, well, I needed that, so you're not gonna look good this week.
Yeah.
Like, all right,
That's true. And also, it's okay to be unique and different. Like right now, there is a lot of people like us, which is fun and like precious. And I see people with my hair and we kind of smile at each other. Like, have you had that? When you see people like you're going on the street and there is that curly hair coming and you're kind of like,
what's up?
yeah, I see you. Like in my mind, it's like I see you, but I just smile like
I smile too. That's hilarious.
because I feel like they know we're being
It's a
true.
club. It's a community.
An invisible
Sorry
community.
if you have straight hair, but
You're not invited.
no. Come. And
You can come and watch.
Christina.
Christina.
Christina's
Christina's
gone.
gone. So yeah.
Yeah. No, I also, and then like even with the protective styles, I have to be cautious with that too because too much of it can still, like it doesn't let you not that it doesn't let your hair breathe and stuff like that because it does really help it grow, but the tension, the pulling, like I've always had like thinner hair up here since I was little, but I think because I'm obsessed with gel on my edges, it's a problem. So
It's like an addiction.
it's an addiction. No, it is. It's like coffee. Like it goes hand in hand. I can't leave the house sometimes without it. So it's another conversation. But yeah, it's an ongoing journey. I think I'm happy that I've gotten to this point, and I think the turning point for me realizing that I really love my hair was having it natural for my birthday. Because I never, I always had like a braids or something like, because length does something. I will say that. Like when you feel hair on your back,
El pelo en la espalda así.
Inches. Like, we could still do that. Like, that's not bad. But not all the time.
Yeah, and not for too long.
That's true.
Yeah.
Wait, can I do a quick story? Because when I had it really long for one time, I literally like one of the braids got stuck and it just came right off.
No, with your hair.
With my hair attached.
No.
Because I had it on for like 2 months. I'll never do that again.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, my recommendation is like listen to your hair. So a month ago, I changed everything. My shampoo, my massage, my conditioner, And the hair, my styling product, like la crema de peinar, I changed everything because my hair wasn't like, I didn't have volume. It was like kind of dry. It was like, what's going on?
You
And
gotta
I'm like,
switch it up
I
sometimes.
have like, and I've been using the same product for like 2 years. So now that I changed, like my hair went back to life.
It was time. Yeah.
So you gotta listen to your hair.
Yes.
Cut the
The
ends.
I haven't done that yet. I don't think I need to anytime soon. Do you think?
No.
Nah.
Not right now.
No.
Your hair looks good. And another thing is like, since I started like my natural hair journey, I haven't, like, nobody has touched my hair. Like, I'm the only one cutting my hair. I just, for some reason, I cannot trust nobody.
It's a big deal. What were you gonna say about Dominicans?
Not Dominicans, like all of their, like, I remember la primera vez que me alicé mi cabello, my hair went all the way down to my back.
Y ella lo cortó.
And this lady, esa señora me cortó el pelo acá.
Oh my gosh. Y solo dijo, solo la punta.
Solo la punta.
I wanted to add a verse to kind of like bring this together, to let you guys know that it is okay to take your time with like your self-love journey, but just know that it is a fact. And like, so I'll say it, like Luke 11:34, your eye is like a lamp that provides light for your whole body. So when your eye is healthy, your whole body is filled with light. But when it is unhealthy, your body is filled with darkness. So this just goes to show that like God has a mirror, and since you were born, like looking into that mirror, you're great. You're perfect, like not perfect, but like the way you are is light. Like the way you are, the way you see yourself, natural is the way God sees you, and that's all that really matters. Because the more you nitpick, the more you try to change it, like it never really works out that great until you like accept it and accept your beauty the way you are.
Everything that we do, like, that doesn't belong to our bodies,
it's foreign.
Yeah, it is. Your body's gonna reject it at some point.
Don't reject itself. Not that.
Not this one.
Not this one.
But the rest is. Yes, I want to share a verse too. It's in Primera de Juan 3:1. Dice, see how great a love the Father has bestowed on us, that we will be called children of God, and such we are.
Such we are.
We are there, like, Él nos hizo a imagen y semejanza y así nos ama. Whoever you're trying to impress, whoever you're trying to imitate, is not who God designed it to be. He made you perfect. He made you unique. And I repeat, like, me gusta repetir. It's okay to be unique. It's okay to be different. It's okay to not look like the other people. It is totally fine. And you're perfect. Your body is perfect. Your hair is perfect. Like, embrace it and do like autotherapy. Like, believe it because it's true.
Tell yourself that. You have to tell yourself that. And sometimes that's the hardest thing, to like tell yourself good things, because sometimes it feels weird. But like getting past that, it's like it really helps. It really helps. And it's like the power of the tongue, right? The more you speak the truth, the more you accept it, and your confidence builds, your self-esteem builds, everything just goes up.
Yes.
100%.
Yay!
Yeah, Christina's
gone.
She's gone.
And this is the end. Oh, thank you guys for listening to us. Thank you so much. I'm so happy all these episodes, and like whoever is listening to us, thank you. Thank you so much. Leave a comment, leave a like.
We love all the feedback we're getting. Continue to give that to us, guys. You know, this is something that we enjoy doing, and we hope you also are enjoying it. Please share this with a friend. Follow us on social media at Taco Nosotras. We're on TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, and YouTube.
And remember that we don't talk about things that we haven't experienced.
No tenemos verdad absoluta. It's okay to disagree with us.
Y que Dios los bendiga.
Bye. Ciao, ciao, ciao. So, our next episode. Do you guys feel like sometimes you doubt the path that God has for you?
Have you ever feel like lost, like whatever you're doing is not getting you anywhere?
Or that it's not good enough? Stick around because we're going to be talking about some good stuff next week.
On our next episode. Thank you for watching. Bye.